This is Brenda and Stacy with Let's Wine with Brenda and Stacy, and this is kind of a little review episode. My daughter and I took a little trip last week and got to do a couple little things and see and eat at the Whistle Stop Cafe from the movie Fried Green Tomatoes, which was a movie off of the book that was actually called Fried Green Tomatoes at the Whistle Stop Cafe.
So that's what it was called, the title of the book, and then they just shortened it to Fried Green Tomatoes.
Yes. I don't think they extended it for the movie.
So you've read the book and seen the movie?
Yes. Fannie Flagg wrote the book.
Do you love the book more than the movie, or do you feel like, oh, they're both so good that they're good in their own rights?
I think they're good in their own rights, and I think part of it is the cast that they picked to play. In the movie. They had Kathy Bates and Jessica Tandy and
Cicely.
Oh, Cicely Tyson, yes, and Mary Stuart Masterson. I mean, so there was a big group. All right. I guess I'll just start for the first night. We stayed at the Clarion Point in Forsyth, and Lynn was a big help. She was there every day, and she is one of those people, maybe a little bit older than I am.
You met Lynn at the
hotel. Yes, she's the one that checked us in. She was there doing the breakfast every morning. She is one of those people that I think knows everything about everybody because she was raised in that area.
Oh, yeah.
And would sit there while I was having breakfast and tell me stories about different people. And when I'd tell her what stores I went into, she knew who owned it and who used to own it and who had kids and who had problems. And
oh, wow.
Yeah, I know. To meet somebody like that just...
Kind of like the town gossip.
Yeah.
She just needed a big ear to listen, and she was going to rattle it off.
And I didn't know those people.
She spilled the tea.
She did. So got to meet her, got checked in. Curie and I went to a Shoney's. And I didn't even know there were any left, and there happened to be one standing in the parking lot.
That's crazy.
I know. Of course, we started looking it up, and there are only 2 left in Georgia, according to the internet. Yes. One being there and the other in, God, I can't remember now.
There used to be one, it's probably gone now, in Riverdale, Georgia. If there's only 2, one's not in Riverdale. But anyway, it had the big boy, the big Shoney's boy that wore the overalls and had the tray up in his hand, and those were the days. And I miss that. It's like one of those things from your childhood you took for granted, like it'd always be there. Well, now I wish I had a photo or a picture with it, but you just assumed it wasn't special to take a picture with because it was there every day.
I may have a picture of me with a big boy. Kids wanted to climb on it.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get on him.
Climb on him.
I know. Well, you can go onto YouTube, and I was watching the 20 weird facts about Shoney's. Big boy that you didn't know.
I bet I don't.
I know. But Curie was looking it up while we were sitting there because, the other city, too, this is thrown it in reverse, is Vidalia. Am I saying it right? Vidalia, Georgia?
Vidalia.
Okay. Vidalia. But the big boy actually refers to the hamburger. It was a double-decker hamburger that used to sell at a hamburger stand for like 10 cents. And then different franchises picked up the big boy because she was on Reddit and other people remember it being called something different. Well, I grew up in Indianapolis, Indiana, and wherever we traveled to, like Greensburg and the little surrounding cities, it was Shoney's Big Boy.
Yeah.
That's what I was raised with. And I know you were concerned about the salad bar, and they do still have it. They do, but I had an omelet.
Oh, of course you would.
And I did tell Curie that we were going to do an episode about our little trip. She's already asked if this is to call her out about stealing a spoon from Shoney's because it said Shoney's on it.
She might get it from me.
Probably.
I've taken a thing or two from a restaurant once or twice in my life.
You probably have a whole set of Pizza Hut glasses in there.
I've got stuff you wouldn't know. But it's not about me.
Okay.
She probably got the borrowing the spoon from me.
All right. Well, we had our Shoney's, and then we went on to, we started looking up because the reason we went on the weird days that we did was the restaurant's only open Thursday through Monday, and we wanted these fried green tomatoes. And so we thought, well, let's go ahead and drive over there and see if any of the shops are open. And it's just one little street. I mean, that is all it is, but it's packed with a store that sells honey, and evidently there's a winery close by, and they have a little shop there that sells the wine, but the antique store was open. And we got to chat with a woman named Reva, and Reva told us that most of the people that work there she is one of 17 volunteers.
Oh, wow.
Yes, there are people that actually volunteer, and everybody was telling us, you have to get there early. Get there early because it could be hours of waiting time to get in. I thought, oh, here we go. This is like a theme park, but it shouldn't be. So the next morning we got up and had breakfast at the hotel, talked to Lynn some more, and then drove over to McCracken, which was the street in Juliet, and that's it. That's all that's there are these little shops. But we got there a little before 11, and there's a podium that stands outside of the door, and there's a sign-up sheet. and you can pick booth or table. So somebody had beat us and signed in at 10:18, and I think we signed in at like 10:38. So we went ahead and walked down and bought honey that I didn't bring you any. And, did our...
Thanks.
You're welcome. And went in all the little shops and stores and did that. So that was fun to actually see that where the movie was filmed. And they'd have, of course, the movie posters and pictures and things on the wall.
Yeah, it sounds fascinating. It sounds like a place I want to go.
It seems like someplace you'd want to live.
Yeah, I probably would. I could volunteer there.
But there's nothing there. I mean, as far as no hotel, and that's the only restaurant. I mean, you have to stay in a hotel. They have hotels within 10 miles of there, and we were at one, I think, like 8 miles from there, so it wasn't bad.
Very cool.
And there was like no traffic.
And plenty of parking and...
Well, we got there early enough. It filled up. And I had watched a YouTube video before we went, and they said it's funny that like literally at 11 o'clock, cars come in from nowhere. You don't know where they're coming from because there's nothing there. They just show up.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Well, let's talk a minute about the fried green tomatoes. Were they heavenly?
Yes.
Okay, good.
They were. I have a quote from Curie. She told me last night that she could eat them every day and not get tired of them.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm so glad that it worked out like that because sometimes you know how you build things up in your head so big, and then when you get to it, it's like, wah, wah.
I know.
And then you're kind of like, well, that was good. We did it. But I'm so glad that it was the experience you expected.
It was. It's so cute in there. It's just got that old Georgia feel to it, I guess. And I had the catfish, and she had pulled pork, and we were both happy with our meals. And
that sounds awesome.
And had our fried green tomatoes.
You had fried catfish?
Grilled.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was. Even Curie, I don't know, a lot of people don't like catfish, and she was leaning over, and she even said there was no smell to it or anything.
You didn't give her a bite?
No.
You didn't offer
She
your
didn't
child
ask
a
for
bite?
one. She didn't ask for one.
Oh, my
You know
Lord.
I don't share food.
Crazy. But I'm so happy. If I just went there and had fried green tomatoes, I'd be over the moon.
Yeah.
I love them anyway. I'm holding out on y'all's next trip.
I don't think they serve alcohol in there.
It's okay. We're going to go early in the morning.
Okay.
So I have invited myself on the next trip.
Yes.
So I'm coming. And I know y'all had so much fun there. Is there anything else about that spot that we're leaving out?
The honeybees.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, there's evidently beehives close by because they make their own honey. And when they're slow moving, they're those great big juicy looking chubby ones. And they're cute. It's like you want to grab one and put a leash on it.
Oh.
I know.
Can I take it home?
But when we're sitting in the Adirondack chairs, waiting to get called to eat, they're just kind of like floating around you.
Kind of like a tame bee.
Like a tame bee, yes.
Yeah, like, oh, there's our people. Like they've been trained. They're southern bees, so they're extra hospitable.
That's what it is.
Southern
And they see
bee.
people all the time, I'm sure.
I
But
have to look that up.
yes, it was really fun. I mean, we had a nice time. It was neat being there.
That's awesome. I know y'all celebrated halfway to Halloween.
Yes. Oh, had to go see The Mummy.
Was it everything you expected?
Oh, yes, and more.
And more. We got to talk
And
about the
more.
and more because I know one and more. If you don't mention, I'm going to bring up
What?
the frozen
Oh, Jack and Cokes.
Jack and Cokes.
Yes. We got in there, and it didn't look... I mean, they had a big snack bar, but it didn't look like they have in Lakeland. My daughter and I always did horror movie month, and we'd go to Lakeland where they have full bar and, eat lunch in there and everything. And so this place, I'm like, I don't think they serve alcohol. Not a big deal. But then we were looking at the icy machines, and I'm like, what's that flavor over there? And we got to looking up there, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, it's Jack and Coke. They have frozen Jack and Cokes. I don't think I've ever had one.
Is that crazy? Did you love it?
I was like, we'll take 2. It was good. So it was fun sitting in there in the dark. That was the first movie I'd been to since I moved to Georgia. It is expensive. I mean, once you start, drinking and eating, once you're in there, you can really rack it up. But the movie's good. Oh, it's so good. People who watch horror movies, I know it got mixed reviews, and a lot of people compared it with Evil Dead. And so when Curry and I got back out to the car, I'm sitting there, who is this Lee Cronin? They keep talking Lee Cronin's Mummy. And one thing I told her, I said, it reminds me of Evil Dead Rise, which I loved. And she goes, he did Evil Dead Rise. I'm like, you're kidding me.
Oh, my gosh.
So, it could stand as like, it has people who go in there thinking it's like a remake of the Universal Mummy. That's not what they're going to get.
That's what I picture when you talk about it.
Yeah, it's nothing like that.
Okay.
It is nothing like that. It ranks up there with like The Exorcist.
Really?
Yes.
Like you want to see it again and again?
I would
If
watch it again.
Pops up your...
Oh, I'll definitely watch it again. If you go to the theater with me today, I'll go watch it again right now.
Well, we're busy. And I don't like horror,
So we got to see our movie. That's something I thought about doing if you'd let me, like doing a little side podcast. If anybody is interested, let me know. Email us at BS Studios for Brenda's movie reviews.
Oh, that'd be good.
I know.
And TV shows. I know why you would be so good at that because you have the attention span. Like, you can quote movies. Jeff and I talk about it all the time. Remember back in 1942 and we watched Little House on the Prairie and Laura said so-and-so and so to Pa? The so-and-sos. Like nobody else does. You have that kind of, when you watch something, you retain it and you can speak about it.
Well, that definitely tells you if I'm not paying attention to something.
I would listen. I would listen to your
Would
podcast.
You?
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel, I was
It's
listening
two
to
buttons, record.
Yeah. And plus we get, 5 podcasts?
Yeah, I mean,
It's already paid for?
whatever we want.
Well, you know what? I'm big on environment. That's my thing, and I feel like I might focus on something that nobody cares about. And I feel like some people give such really in-depth, intelligent reviews where I would just be like, "Oh, that guy was ugly."
Yeah,
I can't imagine how intelligent it would sound.
but
I get excited.
I like when you pick something for me to watch. A lot of times I'll say, well, what are we going to watch next? And it's like you've already kind of researched what it's about. If you think it sounds like our vibe or, oh, that sounds stupid, I don't know. You already do that for me, to me.
Try to. Well, I don't want you to be scared. I know you don't like
I know,
scary.
I don't like scary. So we don't talk a lot about scary, but I'm one person out of...
That's why I thought it could be like a little side venture.
Yeah, do your thing.
Maybe. You did watch a scary movie with us with Scotty. Whistle.
Oh my God, yes. That was so scary. I didn't know I liked it. It was gory and gross. Had y'all seen that before? Had you and Scotty seen
No, it was just out. I paid for that.
Oh, that was scary.
Did you know that? I told him to hit the button. I paid for it because it wasn't out yet. It'll be on Shudder.
I was
in a few weeks,
overserved
I
that
think.
day. But now that you mentioned it, I remember, the movie.
I know. Wouldn't it be wild to see your 80-year-old self come and get you?
Ugh. That was a crazy movie. You should review that one. But we got our rails again.
I know. We just wanted to talk about this little trip. And Lynn, I hope you listen to this because you are amazing. You know what you're doing. Oh, and she gave me a little bit of a credit too on the room because they had changed owners, I guess, and I had reserved it so long ago that prices went down. So they made sure I got a little refund, and I got that day before yesterday.
Sweet.
I know. That was very nice. 'Cause we were there 2 nights. The only complaint I had nothing to do with the hotel. I have to admit, it's a little outdated, but it was probably one of the cleanest hotels I'd been in. So they care. They care about that. But on the second night, someplace close, they were burning something. And Lynn even said the next morning it smelled like tires. And so every time the air conditioner would kick on, we'd smell it. But that's not the hotel's fault. They had no control over that. We just... Wrong place, wrong time for that.
So this was where you were in Forsyth and Juliet, Georgia.
Yes, we stayed in Forsyth. The whistle stop is in Juliet. We had to go to Macon for the movie.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. So I kept passing little signs that say you're entering such and such county.
Yeah.
I don't know Georgia. And that was another thing, just the drive there, because Curie and I met there. So she was coming from one direction, I was coming from the other, and I avoided highways, which was kind of neat because I saw all these homes with wraparound porches, and it had the Steel Magnolias feel to it. I just picture old women drinking sweet tea on the porch in a rocking chair.
Absolutely.
And all the churches were adorable. They're definitely older churches with little cemeteries in front of them. Mm-hmm. Very cute.
I know. I love the churches that just look like all the heart and the soul and all the things that have happened in that church is probably outstanding. Mm-hmm. And probably if it was one of those from back in the day, they had school there when it wasn't being used as church.
There's your little house on the prairie.
Yeah, there's a little house on the prairie. Yes.
I literally passed at least 30 churches. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's no exaggeration.
You're in the South.
Okay. They're like on every corner.
You're in the South.
I still don't comprehend that.
Well, it's the thing.
I'm an Indiana girl. I'm a city girl.
Yeah, they have churches.
Well, we had churches.
Just not every 5 minutes.
I want to say there were even churches across the street from each other. Like there were a little competition going on. And then you could leave church and go eat fried chicken on the other corner.
Yeah, I mean, because we got to eat. After you praise the Lord, you got to eat. So let's go back to them fried green tomatoes because I want
We're going.
I know, we're going. We've talked about it.
Can you get off?
I want those fried green tomatoes. I will get off work.
Okay. The only thing is they're only open Thursday through Monday from 11 to 4. And they do not take reservations. So if anybody out there plans on going, they don't take reservations. You just got to show up before 11 o'clock. Don't eat breakfast, be ready to eat lunch.
I could do that.
I know, me too.
Yeah.
I could eat breakfast and be there at 11 for lunch, so no problem.
Well, I want to go so bad. It does sound like so much fun. Y'all went at a good time of the year, too, because I know it obviously wasn't too hot. It was probably just right. Otherwise, you've been saying, I was hot the whole time. So y'all went just right.
It got a little bit hot walking back and forth from store to store, but like I said, it's one street, so it wasn't like a theme park. Oh, I can guarantee if I'd have been out there walking for an hour, I'd have been bitching by noon. That's a given.
So it was a perfect size getaway.
It was.
It's close enough you could probably do it in a day trip if you wanted to.
Oh, yeah.
From Atlanta area, from Central Georgia.
Right, but I knew I wanted to see that movie with Curie.
Yeah.
And they had early releases. And
yeah. I think that's so cool that y'all got to do that. I think it's cool there's a halfway to Halloween. It's like my half birthday. They exist.
I know. Well, the good thing is, and they've done it in the past, and hopefully they'll do it again, Dragula does a halfway to Halloween show. I love my halfway to Halloween.
Well, I'm excited.
I know, we're going to go.
Going on.
We are going to go.
Let's do it.
I know. I want to start talking about the things we do.
I want to have a fried green tomato.
Now you're craving it.
I know. Now I want some.
All right. I think you'd like the stores there, the little antique stores.
Oh, yeah.
I bet if you had your mom there,
she'd go nuts.
She'd go nuts. There are cute things in there.
Oh.
There are very cute things in those stores.
Wow.
I bought a magnet.
A magnet and some honey.
Said
you bring me
Tawanda.
nut.
I didn't bring you shit. And the bottle of wine I brought home's gone already.
Oh, my God. Well, now we know.
Well, I did look up. There are tons of wineries in Georgia.
Close by?
Yeah, there's one in Buford.
I could go right now. Get in a car.
Cloudland Vineyards and Winery in Buford is only 12.3 miles from here.
Well, we could probably be there in about half an hour, 45 minutes, if there's no traffic.
Yeah, if there's no traffic. There's one in Sugar Hill, Wine and Wander, 6.7 miles away. How come we've never been to any of these yet?
How come they're not, like, advertising, or how do I not know? Oh, because I don't watch TV or listen to real radio.
You didn't even know Georgia was on fire.
I don't know. I didn't know. I thought it was a little baby. Fire.
It's gotten bad. We better keep an eye on it for real. All right, well, what scary movie you want to watch?
None.
None of them. That movie was so good.
Oh, my. I might watch it when it comes out, like, for free on one of the ways that we stream stuff.
Yeah.
And just to see if I can handle it.
It's good.
Good story, good plot, or just a lot of gore and
You know what we can
scare.
do? I think it's on HBO Max. We go out there and watch Evil Dead Rise. And if you can handle that, you can handle this one.
Okay.
Because it's got the same kind of...
Well, now, after watching Fried Green Tomatoes, isn't it fresh in my mind? Now I'm kind of feeling like a Still Magnolia night. I need to watch that.
After
again.
Evil Dead Rise.
Okay. I gotta watch Evil Dead Rise, and then we can watch Still Magnolias. That'll be my reward. Because so many of our shows are season endings.
Right.
Like they're coming up and they're gonna end, and then what the fuck are we gonna do?
I know. Speaking of Kathy Bates, I noticed the last 2 episodes of Matlock are up. What am I gonna do after Matlock? I love that one.
She's addicting.
She is. Love her. I could watch her do anything.
I know.
Of course, my favorite's watching her hobble people.
Whack.
I know.
Whack, whack. Tawanda forever.
That's right.
Speaking of call-outs, how about our newest legal all-by-themselves driver on the road?
Oh, how could I not say that first thing? Look out, Billy Idol, because we don't want him hurt. But my granddaughter is on the road now. She got her license.
Yes. That's so exciting.
Yes, Camille texted me earlier and said she's out with the instructor right now. I was like, oh, boy.
Oh, my goodness.
I know. It's exciting.
Congratulations, Lily. You did it. Can't believe you even that baby little beep, 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 mushy in her hands to
Would it be 16?
To driving all by yourself. Congratulations. I know it's a big milestone. And I'm proud of her. So many kids her age don't want to drive.
Which which I can't fathom.
I can't fathom either.
I don't understand that. Hell, when I was 16, it's like, I better get my license. My mom was on it because I had to take myself to the obstetrician.
Yeah, I know. I just couldn't wait to be able to take a vehicle and just zoom.
I know.
Bye.
There's a sense of freedom.
Good job, Lily.
I know. I'm so excited. She admitted to me she was scared to drive on, like, the highways. Like, I-4 down there in Orlando is horrible.
I'm scared.
Oh, I know. It's scary here. Merging. Ugh. But I told her, I said, stay in Winter Haven in the beginning. Go to the movies. Go to the restaurants. You don't have to go on a highway. Highway 27's not bad.
No. She's going to be fine. I'm just so proud of her.
I am too.
That's awesome.
I am too. I'm glad she didn't pull that. I don't want to drive.
Yeah.
I'd want to wring her neck.
I don't understand that. They would have to really explain that to me. What's wrong with you? You know what I mean?
I'm bad like that too. I pop off at the mouth. I'd be like, "What's wrong with you?" Unless you're having seizures or you're narcoleptic or there's some reason, medical reason for it, you need to get a license.
Yeah, it's right of passage. It's the thing you do.
Even if she doesn't have her own car yet, which she will. But I mean, even then, it's like, this is off subject, but it just made me think of it. You know, at lunchtime at work, I'm one of those to watch all the people get taken down at Walmart for shoplifting stuff. I'm just amazed at how many people leave their house with no identification.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a whole nother episode, I'm sure, but none of them have ID on them. Or else they don't want to show it.
Insane.
I know.
Yeah, we have lots of topics we should be writing down. We got lots of things to talk about.
I know. Lily, don't you ever leave that house without your license.
Yes, always have your ID on you, no matter what. You can't buy alcohol without it.
She better not be doing that.
No.
That'll be another show when she's 21.
Yeah. Oh, we can't wait for that one, too. I'm sure we'll still be here kicking it old school.
I know. We'll still be here.
All right, that's a wrap. And that was fun. Now I want some fried green tomatoes. That's all I got to say.
I know. It'll be time.
On Let's Wine with Brenda and Stacy.
Bye.